Hello friends, welcome to Hello English. My name is Rupam. Today's video is all about how you can talk in English very easily, very fluently. See, when I started learning English, I always had one thing in my mind, that my main purpose of learning English is to communicate, is to pass my message so that people can understand me. I never wanted to learn some hi-fi words, some fancy words, just to impress others. No, I never wanted that. I always wanted that once I learn English, I will be able to talk to people in a very easy way so that people will understand me. So today I will tell you some small things which I used to do, which I still do to learn English. And I'm sure after listening to this, you will also want to follow what I did, because these are all some simple and useful things. Okay, let me start with a small example. There were two friends, Tina and Rina. Tina and Rina both used to go to the same school, and they both are good in English. However, Tina always wanted to talk with different accent, with some fancy words, tough English, just to impress others. Whereas Rina used to talk in a very simple way, so that she can communicate with others, so that people can understand what she is expressing. So once what happened? There was an interview for the position of a school teacher. Both of them went for the interview, and one got selected. So if you are the principal, if you are the one who will be selecting, whom will you select? Can you comment? I will wait for your reply, okay? But if you ask me, I will select Rina, because Rina is good in communication. People can understand her. Students can understand her. So that was my point of view. Now it's up to you whom you will select. So now let's move on to the video. The main purpose for me to make this video is that I can find many people around me. They talk English in such a way. It's just that they want to express that they are very good in English. They have come from some foreign countries. Their accent, the words they use, was totally different. And when they talk to some normal people, people gets confused. I don't like that, because for me, I always talk with simple words, with simple sentences, so that whoever is talking to me feels comfortable and understands me. And whatever we discuss, it turns out to be a good conversation. It's a friendly conversation. So what I did, what things I followed. The first thing which I did was, from the beginning, I started speaking in small sentences, in chunks you can say, so that whenever I talk, I will not fumble. I will not get stuck. So I always made sure that whenever I talk to people, I will use simple words, simple sentences, and something very easy for me to talk to. That was the first thing which I always kept in mind. Because for me, fluency is not the big thing. For me, the biggest thing is that people should understand me. The second thing which I did to improve my English is reading. Yes, my dear friends, many of you may feel that reading is boring. I also felt the same. But when I was in the process of learning English, I felt the importance of grammar. I felt the importance of pronunciation, vocabulary. Where I will find all these things together? I realized reading is a very good option where I will find all these things together. When I read a book, I will come across new things that will improve my vocabulary. I will understand how the sentences are made. That will improve my sentence structure. Whenever I get some words, if I don't know the pronunciation, I will go to Google and check the pronunciation. That will improve my pronunciation skills. And very importantly, grammar. Books have good grammars, some easy grammars, from which I can improve my grammar skill. Many a times what happened, I will tell you my experience. While reading books, I used to come across some tough words. Words I never heard before. What I used to do? I used to take up that word, put it in the Google, try to find the meaning of that word. Let me give you a demo. Suppose while reading, I came across the word expression and I'm confused. What is the meaning of expression? So what I will do, I'll go to Google. I will type the word expression, meaning of expression. Done. I will get the meaning of the word. See, it's here. Expression means the action of making known one's thoughts or feelings. Okay, so it is related to some thoughts and feelings. Now I understood the word, the meaning of the word. Next time whenever I will come across this word, it will stuck in my mind. Expression is related to thoughts and feelings. This is how I used to collect the words and sentences. Now if I want to know the pronunciation, how to pronounce this word, see, you can see this icon? You just click here.
Expression.
What it says.
Expression.
Expression. Right? So this is how you can improve your English altogether. Again, I came across people, my friends only. What they used to believe that they will try to learn 10 words in a single day, new words, and they will be able to remember all the 10 words. But that doesn't work like this. Believe me, my dear friends, if you are thinking the same way that you will read 10 or 20 words, new words, and try to remember that, it will not work like that. Hardly 1 or 2 words you will be able to remember. And that's enough for one day. In one day, imagine you learn 2 new words and you understand the meaning of the words. In 30 days, you learn 60 new words. That is more than enough. So always make a habit of learning in small quantity, not too much. Don't keep big expectation. I will learn, but I will make sure that I don't forget the same thing. That should be your attitude. Okay? I used to always think that way. Let me learn slowly. No hurry. Because if I'm in a hurry, I won't be able to learn fast. So 1, 2, or maximum 3 words you can learn in a day. Another thing which helped me was Netflix. And YouTube videos. Yes, my dear friends, watching plays a very big role in improving our English. So when I was in the process of learning English, I remember 2 movies. I really like those movies and I used to watch those movies many times. One was Avenger Endgame.
Sorry, America, Rogers. Look, if you do this and it doesn't work, you're not coming back.
And the other one was Mad Max Fury Road. So this type of movies, American movies, helped me to improve my accent. Yes, when you listen to this type of movies again and again, automatically you will see that your fluency is becoming good and your accent is also improving. Try this technique. Try to adapt this habit and let me know. One point has come where I have learned English. I was confident that yes, I am good in English. But a situation came across when I need to talk to a people. I used to fumble. I used to get nervous. I realized that something is lacking. What was lacking? Conversation. So I decided whenever I step out from my home, I will make sure I will try to talk to people in English. It may not be a long conversation. Small, as I told you, I will try in bits and pieces. So, whenever I used to go to the petrol bunk to fill petrol in my bike, I used to tell them, 1 liter petrol, please. Once done, I used to say, thank you. Same way, going to the grocery. What is the price of this cake? Do you have marigold biscuit? So, I used to talk in English, some enquiry, some bill payment, all these things I used to do in English. Also, I remember when I was traveling in the bus, those days, I used to talk to people around me in English. Many people used to laugh, I realized, but I gave a damn. I felt that I have to improve my English. And for me to improve my English, let people laugh. They will laugh one day, they may laugh 2 days. But on the third day, they will realize, no, there is no worth laughing because this boy is very strong. So you should not react. You should be focused on what you do. Let people talk about you. No issue. One day, when you become strong in English, the same people will tell, hey, you are doing a good job in English. How you will feel, my dear friend. Just imagine that. Let me add one more point. I used to observe a lot. While traveling or when I was just sitting and relaxing, whatever was happening around me, I used to observe and think in my mind. In that way, I develop a sense of thinking in English. For example, suppose I'm just sitting in a park or walking in a park because I do exercise every day. So while walking in the park, I used to observe this old man. He is also walking. He is walking fast. Well, I can see those two ladies. They come regularly. That's very good. So I used to talk to myself and express the same thing in English. Next thing what you can do is writing. Writing plays a very big role in improving your English thinking skill. Imagine that you want to talk to people and you fumble. Your mind doesn't work. Why all these things happen? Because of lack of practice. When you write, your mind will be thinking in English continuously. And that training which you give to your mind will prepare you to talk to people. And you will not fumble. Understood? Try this technique. What to write, you may think. Well, what I used to do, I used to take any topic. Tomorrow is Sunday. What should I do? I will keep writing. I will wake up in the morning, go to play cricket, then I'll come back and have breakfast. Small sentences, remember. But keep writing. This will help you a lot. And my dear friend, the final thing which I want to add here is consistency. If you are really focused that you want to learn something, you should be consistent. You should not give a gap in between. All big people in the world, if you read their life story, you will find one thing common. Their discipline. And how discipline is made? Through consistency. Once you are consistent, you will be more disciplined. And that discipline will lead you to your goal. And one day, people will say, you are the best English fellow. How good you will feel, my dear friend. So I wish you all the very best. I will see you again in the next video. Thank you so much.